This is BR22, and today we're going to talk about Airborne. Airborne is a vulnerability, or rather, a set of vulnerabilities, that was identified in Apple's AirPlay protocol. In case you didn't know, Apple devices have a feature called AirPlay, which allows you to transfer files between Apple devices very easily. You simply get close to a device and can send a file from your iPhone to your Mac, or from your Mac to your Apple TV, or any other combination. You can use AirPlay to share files, information, and more via Bluetooth. It works really well and is extremely convenient. But now, a massive vulnerability has been discovered. It is being referred to as zero-click remote code execution, and it was discovered by the company Oligo. What does that mean? It's a disaster. You need to update the software on your MacBook, Mac, iPhone, any Apple device you own, as soon as possible. We'll go over the affected versions shortly. But in short, update everything to the latest version now. This news was suggested by TNT and several others. Thank you to everyone who submitted it via our site, br22.com, and thank you for watching our video. If you enjoy our content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Alright, let's talk about this remote code execution vulnerability, this attack. The so-called RCE means that an attacker can execute code on your device. And note, they don't need physical access. If they're near your iPhone or Mac, and there's any connection with your device, they can remotely run code on it. This means they could install a virus, spyware, or other malicious software. And what does zero-click mean? It means you don't need to click anything. There are many attacks where a hacker sends you a malicious link, and if you click it, boom, you're infected. But not this one. With this vulnerability, you don't have to click anything. If someone is nearby, that's enough. And since this is done through AirPlay, just being in a crowded area like an airport can expose you. If you turn on AirPlay, you'll see several nearby devices. Normally, people have to accept file transfers, but with this vulnerability, they don't have to click or accept anything. The attacker can already remotely execute code on their device. Even worse, it's wormable. That means it can become a self-propagating worm. You walk past someone who's infected, and your phone gets infected. Then you go home, and your phone infects your MacBook, Mac Mini, Apple TV, smart speakers, basically any device that uses AirPlay. This effectively turns it into a true digital virus, spreading from device to device. Apple has stated that, so far, no active exploitation has been seen in the wild. But this issue has been known for a few days, and it's a critical situation. Here are the secure software versions. After the fix, macOS Sequoia 15.4, macOS Ventura 13.7, 5 macOS Sonoma 14.75, iOS 18.4, iPadOS 18.4, tvOS 18.4, Visionos 2.4, so please check your system version. If you can't update right now, disable AirPlay in your device's settings. That will block the attack for now. But the best recommendation is to update everything to the latest version. This vulnerability is so serious because it's even present in Apple's SDK. So it's not just Apple devices that are affected, any third-party hardware is also vulnerable. The underlying technical issue is a use after free, a classic bug in programming languages like C and C++. Even though Apple uses Swift for many things, much of the system's codebase is still in C, C++, and these languages require manual memory management. If you free a memory block and then continue using it, you risk corrupting other parts of your program. High-level languages like C#, Java, Python, and Swift avoid this problem by managing memory for you. Some use garbage collectors, others use strict memory ownership models like Rust. But as long as legacy C, C++ code exists, these problems will continue to appear. So, the bottom line, update all your Apple devices immediately if you can't. Disable AirPlay temporarily if you're starting a new software project. Avoid C, C++ when possible if you're coding in C, C++. Beware of use after free issues if you've made it this far and enjoyed the content. Please hit like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us reach more people and spread awareness about security in software development. If you'd like to suggest a news item, go to our site, br22.com, click Suggest a Topic, and paste the news link there. Thank you to everyone helping us build this program.